Randcast teaser, April 26th. It's a Tuesday. Sunny as all fuck. 50 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty nice out.
I think it dropped into the 30s last night. It had to.
Yeah, it did.
I got all jacked up and turned all the heat off, and bam. So this is the teaser on YouTube. It is a pimp. Make no bones about it. To get you to subscribe and support us, stream the podcast in its entirety without ads on Patreon. You can scroll on down. Now that Rand is doing it himself, there's a hot link down there, a hot, fresh, wet, stinky link to subscribe and support us on Patreon. You get the full podcast and exclusive wrestling content, including but not limited to our monthly big studio tapings. We got one coming up this Saturday night, the 30th. What I wanted to talk... All right, well, real fast, blast just the main events.
Yeah, PPW 400, the tag team titles will be on the line as Jose Acosta and Ventura defend their championships against Psycho Spawn and Human.
Yep, what else, motherfucker?
Also, the PPW Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Ooh.
The Challenge Pro Champion, Brandon Campbell, challenges the PPW Heavyweight Champion, the Hispanic Ace Poncho, in 2 out of 3 falls for
That's going to be a good match.
the Heavyweight Championship. That
It's
is your
gonna be
main
a good
event
match.
for PPW 400. 400
And then what about the
consecutive-
four corners? The four corners.
Yes, Chad Semsey, not bad Chad Semsey, Adam Rosencrantz, and Jesse Danger. 4 corners elimination.
First to a pinfall
Yes, sir.
is the winner. So did you watch Raw last night?
I caught a little bit of it, yeah.
What did you catch?
Last night was Randy Orton's 20th anniversary.
Jesus
20 years on Raw,
Christ.
yeah. 20th anniversary.
Jesus Christ.
Did a little shindig for that.
He's really over with me.
Yeah, he's great.
He really has. He was thrown into that spot before he was ready based upon his look. But then he had some problems struggling in the beginning with some attitudinal trouble. But that's on me too, maybe, because I always compare him to his father, who I'm a mark for Bob Jr. He used to come in and work for me, and I'm just a mark for the way he does business, you know? So that was unfair on my part. But son of a bitch, it looks like he's got 10 years left in him.
Oh, yeah.
And they're using him so well to give Ezekiel the rub. And, Cody Rhodes is over, but he still needs that rub to stay over. Mm-hmm. And, the way they're using him, I thought that was a great match.
Oh, the 8-man at the end of the show?
You didn't watch it?
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I thought you were talking about something else. Like, what did they do? I don't know.
No, the other 8-man on the show, Randy. No, the main event, the 8-man. Randy Orton, RK Bro, Ezekiel, and Cody Rhodes in an 8-man against Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and the Usos. Pretty good match.
Fuck
Pretty good
yeah,
8-man.
the Usos worked their dick off, so does Kevin Owens, and I just think that I don't like Seth Rollins. But they did great shit. Did you see that fucking finish?
Yeah, it was
I'm
good.
telling you, Randy
Really
looks
good.
like he's got 10 years left.
He's still, I think, he's been the best worker on the planet for the last 10 years. He still is, in my book.
Wasn't he your bestie
No.
when you were working there?
No, just had a cordial relationship.
Smoking buddies.
Yeah, I smoked once in a while, but that was about it.
That's a bond.
Sure.
Yeah. So, you know what I was going to say, how we talked about, Bischoff is still 22 years later, his podcast actually gets people to listen. It's called 83 Weeks. He's so proud of himself for that 83 weeks. I wish he would open the book so people could see how much money they lost in the 83 weeks. But point I'm trying to make is last night, Orton is a prime example of a larger-than-life character. And again, it's not hatred because they are great fucking workers, 2 of the best of all time, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, but they don't have the it factor Randy Orton does.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was something else. You know what else I watched last night? I didn't watch everything, but that fucking kid, who's that kid I like? Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Getting the rub from Edge and a little bit of a new look.
Who did he work last night?
He worked with
I watched a little
Finn
bit of
Balor.
it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I caught some of that too.
Fuck me, man. That kid looks like a star.
Yeah, he looks good.
You know, and he's on his way to the top. The only thing I would do different, but I guess you have to do it, is he flies too much. He flew too much for Finn, who's half his size.
Yeah.
They could have done a lot of other things than him fly. But it's okay, you know. That's what the fans want to see, the smarks out of Finn anyway. Or what was his name before? Prince Devitt. Prince Devitt. They, for some reason, I think the internet was mad at WWE because Prince Devitt was trending or some shit. But anyway, the bottom line is that was great. I didn't watch the whole thing.
No, I didn't either, but I caught most of it.
That's what I did catch. I don't like that fucking kid, the Muslim. And I thought it was hilarious because did you see that with him and Miz?
Did they work, or did they have the segment?
Segment spun into work.
Okay, no, I didn't. I caught a little bit of the segment. I didn't see the match.
Well, have you ever? I've been referring to that idiot as Mufasa, and so did Miz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was funny. Miz put him over. They got some sort of goofy plan for him. They must be doing something in Saudi Arabia or something coming up. I don't know. He must have took his medicine because he didn't have no new gimmick.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you what, I don't think that kid is 35 yet. He's got titties in a pouch.
No.
When you're that fucking small, you can't have titties in a pouch. You know me well into my 40s and have titties in a pouch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But whatever, you know. And, you know, what I take from that match is fucking Miz is such a pro. He just puts the retard over. And the reason I don't like him, and I am on record as saying, so maybe I'll like him. And no, I'm going to go ahead and say I will like him when he goes into the ring and the guy across the ring from him's MO is to outwork him and make him fuck up, and then he can drop them on their head, and then when they're still out and dazed and knocked out or coming to or half knocked out, he can yell at them in front of the locker room to show how good he is.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like that kid.
Yeah.
He's Eddie Haskell, and he's only there because he can do a couple of cute things, but mostly because of his heritage.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Raw. The next one is going to be a teaser about... I want to ask you, when did you go to your first wrestling show?
Okay.
Again, guys, like, subscribe, notification bell. If you swing from the nuts of Mufasa or Prince Habibu Ali, go ahead, let me have it in the comments. I don't like the guy, know what I know. Don't forget to support us on Patreon and help us. We've got a really cool retro PPW shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees. Help us not take our Pro Wrestling Tees relationship for granted. Visit our official merchandise store there or shop there and scroll down. You'll see there'll be another link for you. Rantcast teaser